Let me see if I can change this over. What's up, y'all? All right, so we're moved in. Well, we're moving in. I've got my trailer here. Um, it has been one heck of a ride. For those of you that don't know, um, we have moved to Texas. Behind me is the property. There's our house, trailer being unpacked and everything. And I hope the service is good. I hope I'm coming through clearly, but we're just gonna do a quick walk around the house, and I'm gonna show you um, kind of where we're at with it. Um, and here we've got a courtyard, which is where I'm headed to right now. Where this is like an observation deck that is kind of blocked off. I don't know what the deal is with that yet. I haven't even walked up there yet. Um, and then here's the courtyard. So we got a lot of renovation to do. I'd take you guys into the house, but I don't know how good the internet's going to be because right now I'm just on cell service and trying to get. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And I'm trying to get to the trying to get it to where we can have some cell phones or some Wi-Fi or something to get it all squared away. But yeah, this is the new house. It's a beautiful, huge house that was also veteran owned. Um, there's a lot of original brickwork coming up this ramp right here. I'll show you the deck, and then this is the big old deck that we've got. And then we'll walk down to the pond. Yeah, I'm getting a little choppy here. Looks like I dropped down to 5G. But so to give you all an update, it has been one heck of a bumpy ride. It started out 4 days before we sold our house in Wisconsin. A windstorm came through and fell on my truck and completely crushed it. So we had to scramble to find a truck. We actually almost didn't get to meet the closing day on to sell our home in Wisconsin. And then once, hey, how y'all guys doing? Can I come? I might have to put you to work if you come over. So now here I'm at the pond. So we got a nicely stocked. It's not. It's kind of like a seasonal creek pond. Right over here in this little mouth is a seasonal creek that runs through, and then it drains out over here over the road that's right here, and it's really truly beautiful. Um, the pictures in the listing didn't quite do the house justice, as you can see behind me. We are going to be tearing this house apart. Um, we're going to be renovating just about everything in it, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride with us. So um, it is an insanely large house, a little bit intimidating, but I'm going to put what I learned in construction to work here. So I wish I could kind of take you guys in, but like I said earlier, and I'll probably repeat myself a few times, um, there's no Wi-Fi in the house. It's a steel roof. As you can see, like right here, you can see some of the stuff that we're going to be addressing right here. The porch, if you can see, these 4x4s are not, they're not full. He, it's like they put the deck and then put the roof on later and then didn't change out. They didn't change out these 4x4s. You should have a solid 4x4 or 6x6, whichever one suits your fancy, going through all of these, but they're just sitting on the top. As you can see, they're sitting on the top, toenailed in, right there and there. Hey, Jason, what's up, dude? Good to see you in the chat. So all these 4x4s are just sitting on the top. Oh, you can see this one's real bad. I don't know how well you can see that, how offset this is right there and there. Oh, my neighbor just went by. So the cool thing about my neighbors is when we first got here, they let us put my trailer on their property. He's a sheriff, and his wife is actually the realtor that listed this property. And we've gotten along pretty well with them so far. So they're really awesome people. Um, let's see. I can't quite go in. Hello, Maria. Let's see. Look at this right here. There used to be a 4x4 here. This is one of the many things that's going to have to be addressed. That's probably what that 4x4 there sitting there was. But yeah, these should be full, like down, almost down to the ground, unless there's really good anchoring on this deck. We're gonna see if we can get into the house without losing service. Um, let me know if it starts getting too choppy. So this is one of the main rooms. There's a lot of cleaning that has to go on. Yeah, we're starting to lose service. I'm gonna lose service if I go further into the house. It doesn't look bad from the videos, but let's see. I don't know if you can see or if I'm losing you yet. There's stuff like these doors over here. This whole it's hardwood floor all throughout. They need a lot of refinishing. There's some areas like this that looks really nice. There's Miss Hippie and Hippie Junior over there. Hey guys. And like this, there's some stuff in here. Yeah, I can't even open that door, which is fine. We'll replace it soon. I'm gonna head back out because it's starting to. Yes, I love it too, Star. Oh man, how are y'all doing over in Indiana? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I had to. I can't. It's getting too choppy on the video, and I don't want to interrupt Miss Hippie while she's cleaning. So yeah, you see, there's just kind of dry rot throughout the house. All this has to be redone. It's really simple stuff that needs to be fixed, but it's a 6,300 square foot house, and it needs love. Um, the story of it, it's yeah, absolutely. I We would be out in the garden right now too, but um, it's we don't know where to put a garden yet. I said, hey Ron, or hey, how about we just put the garden in the courtyard? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, fine. But actually, let's see if we can get back to the weird area. This AC doesn't work, so I got to fix that. That one thankfully works. You need that in Texas. This is what we are planning on making our front door, because there's our driveway and there's the road right there. It's a really, really kind of desolate. Very seldom people come through unless it's like 4x4s. I mean, four wheelers. There we go. So this is uh, this is the garage here. There's my truck that is the replacement for what I had. So we had to scramble to get this F350 because nothing else was going to work for hauling the trailer. And then here's the workshop. This is a mess. I mean, as you can see, they started putting up walls. I don't know what the plan was for this area, but this is going to be the workshop because I've not had a workshop in the last 6 years or so. I say four ish because we ended up selling the one house we had in Wisconsin. Um, so I just walked through. Now I'm back onto this like observation deck thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and hope I don't make any of these turkey buzzards back here mad. There's one of them. There's a turkey buzzard nest over here that I'm gonna see. Oh, I can turn my. There we go. That's way better. Oh, absolutely. The good neighbors, they actually had someone, they hired someone for us because she was a realtor again to come over and mow the grass for us. Because as you can see, it's like it's pretty tall over here where they didn't get the chance to mow. And here, this is what I like: low voltage, well, low amperage, whatever it is, power lines that go through. So I technically really don't have to maintain this, and this is where we're gonna walk our goats. And right there, I don't know if you can't see the dip, but there's the seasonal creek right there. So over here is, I'm not going into that building because those are where the turkey buzzards are. They have a couple of babies. There's a couple nests and some babies in there. So once I think closer to winter time, I'm gonna go in there and clean that out. But you can see Mama's over there keeping an eye on me. So we'll just let them do their thing over there. But this is something that I'm real excited about here. This is a collapsed building that I didn't know exactly what it was. But thankfully, underneath it is a very nice concrete pad. So it looks like there's an approach here. There must have been a garage or something here. If I can zoom out, there we go. So there is an approach here. And then it could have been like a small house or whatever it was. But, you know, I think the wood got a little exposed and probably blown over in a storm. So um, this will be we'll clear this all off. This will be our barn. And over here is another collapsed building that I also plan on making into something. We'll figure it out. There's a tire there. So here is that. And thankfully it's so hot I don't have to really worry about ticks. So this is another nice concrete pad. As you can see, there's even the anchors are still good on it. So this is something that we will be clearing out and utilizing as a future building spot as well, or make it like a small kind of mother-in-law cabin, I suppose. I don't know. That's all Miss Hippie's ideas. Whatever she wants to do with it, we're gonna make it come to life. So I haven't even been into this small building. What it looks like, oh, there's a snake over there. What it looks like is this is either a garden shed or some sort of storage. I can't tell what it is because, like I said, I don't really want to disturb it, but it looks like this is where their garden used to be. And this is all the fenced in area. So yeah, this is the small tour. I'll show you kind of how far down the land goes because it is 37 acres, but it's more of a rectangle as opposed to our old property that was more of a square. So ours is a lot longer distance wise that way. There's way farther down that way is kind of the, I don't know, one, two. So this power line here is about the edge of the property. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, but we are looking forward to it. So, um, yeah, so it's a big job, but hey, I feel like it's a lot better of a situation because we get a much longer growing season. It's easier to just stay out and work outside, even though I'm sweating buckets here. Um, but it is a lot easier to work, and as opposed to having to wait for 6 months for the snow to melt, and so I can work in Wisconsin. Down here, we don't get snow. Well, we might. Never say never. But that's pretty much it. So, oh man. Make sure, check myself for more ticks there. That's the first tick I've seen, and I've not past that a lot. Where'd he go? But oh yeah. Any questions? So I've showed you all the property. We've got potential infrastructure, which obviously the house has to come first because there's some damage in it. I wish I could. Here soon, I'll probably end up showing you guys the inside of the house if I'm able to get some Wi-Fi. Um, Otherwise, um, I'll do another live and do a tour of the house inside and uh, show you give you a better idea of all the work. For example, throughout the house is this wood paneling crap. Um, this old school stuff. This has been exposed to the elements. So I mean, you've got as you know, there's a lot of that through the house that's going to be need to be removed. And I'm thinking about doing drywall or plaster. Or plaster's better for you health wise because it's naturally mold resistant. So hey, it's hot out here. All right, talking to Miss Hippie over there. Um, so have more tires if you need them. Oh, I must be super delayed. I hope I don't know how delayed I am, but yeah, I know. I saw all them tires back there, Jason. So we got red Texas clay over here. This is where I got stuck in my driveway in an F-350 in my driveway right there. I was trying to turn my truck around and found this hole right here. I guess there was a stump or something here and it was just real soft and down my truck sunk. You can't get through everything in them. So, actually, you know what? I don't know. So, all right. Well, I hope to see y'all soon. Um, we definitely do plan on opening up the house if there's ever events. I'm not partnered with them, but I know that Now You See TV, or not Now You See TV, FOJC, there we go, is wanting to do more events around the country. And we've got a convention center just down the road from us. So if people need hotels or whatever, we'll definitely be opening up our house. So, all right. That's all I have for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to be making more. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on renovation than homesteading. And then once we get the renovations done, we're going to shift back over to homesteading. So we'll see you guys next time on the homestead. Farewell.